Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for April the 25th, 2024. It's a Thursday, which means it's a Friday Eve, which means it's weekend Eve. And weekend cannot get here fast enough, in my opinion. Good morning, Chris. But I have coffee. I hope you have your coffee. Yeah, he said, as noon just tolls a bell. Yeah. I used to live in a town, well, not live, worked in a town where they had the church bells that would chime at one church only on the hour. And then they went on during business hours, so 9 to 5, would also toll on the half hour and the quarter hour, which was kind of nice, kind of old school. But it reminds me of when I was in Switzerland on Easter morning. And I was in the valley, but at the top of the mountain, but not completely at the top of the mountain. So, okay. I was in a ridge on the side of the mountains. And as the sun came up and it came over the top of the mountains, the first little church at the very top would start ringing the bells as the light reached each church on the way down. As the sunlight reached further and further into this cleft going down the side of the mountain, the next church, the next church, the next church. So, and they kept ringing until the very last church at the actual base of the valley was illuminated. I've had enough church bells. Thank you very much. Not that we'd been drinking the night before. We'd been mountain climbing, and the concept of sleeping in was a very good thing to do. I wish Fleet Dilithium was easier to earn by grinding. Yeah. Admiralty. Yes, I spelled that right. So going back to Batavia, which was the name of the place where I worked, and having the bells ring 9, 9:15, 9:30, 9:45, yada, 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 got old fast. I see that it just logged off. Let me jump into Discord. There we go. That's slow to wake up this morning. And I'm the only one in Discord, but if anyone wants to join me, cool. Oh, yes. Yes, Chris, a new universal. Oh, joy. We ran it twice last night because... Oh, joy. There he is. Hi, Ed.
Hey, Mom, I'm just kind of hanging back today.
No worries. We were just talking about the Universal. Chris, it gets worse on the Universals. Yes, the Universal today is indeed Gravity Sucks. But tomorrow, and for the weekend, it's Days of Dumb. I'm... Ugh. Sorry. And Chris needs to run the Universal. Fine. Let me grab a... hang on. Grab a tune that's slightly more flexible. Chris, if you want to run it, we can do it on advanced or we can do it on normal. Give me your preference. Oh, no. I can run it with you. It gives us something to do this morning. I'm totally good when we get to it that way. No, we're not going to take that tune out. I just need to find a flexible enough ship that can take some damage, which unfortunately... Well, you know what? That tune did it yesterday. We should be okay. Yeah, I killed the bot. They're blocked. Let's see if I can... That's not what I want to do. Message, not what I want to do. Not what I want to do. Come on, give me an option here.
How would the hell spawn?
Painful, thank you very much. They're adorable, though. I have to say, my puppies are adorable. Shoot, how do I delete the message so you guys can't see it? I can block him. That's easy. Follow invite. Oh, there we go. There we go. I have an option to block him and ban him. There we go. Yay! So last night we did a lot of work in the house yesterday because we had rain on Tuesday. And it occurred to me as I'm sitting there at work thinking about I have this little hunk of dirt that's between the deck and the house. It's 147 inches long by 44 inches wide. So just this random little thing. I think they filled it in so that their little kids wouldn't fall off the deck because there's no guardrail. And then there's a step up to the next level of the deck. And I decided I wanted to get rid of it and maybe put some plants in there. So I've been pulling out all the rocks they've been using to fill it up. And then I found there's landscaping cloth and then there's compacted soil. And it occurred to me, you know what? I could turn that into grass and then there'd be a spot next to the house where the dogs could go pee when it's raining. Then it occurred to me, what if you built an awning over just that one spot that you could put up and take down during the different seasons so they would have a little protected bathroom spot for when it's raining. Oh, thank you, Chris. So that's my project of the moment, to put together the dog bathroom, if you will. So first I have to pull out all the rest of the rocks, then I have to uncompact the soil, then I have to go buy some sod, and I'll start with that and then I'll work on building the awning because, you know, I don't have anything else to do in the house. My stuff for yesterday alone was a solid page in my notebook. And it's probably not the most important stuff that should be done, but it's one of those, I have to do something, panic type things. I did open another box, though, that was marked Pacific Rim Prints. And I opened it and discovered like 100 framed prints from Pacific Rim. And it's just like, oh, how wonderful. So my living room will be all Star Trek. My hallway up to the bedrooms, or up to the upstairs, will be all Pacific Rim. The upstairs will be all dog stuff, and my bedroom will be family pictures. And now I'm out of walls. I'm going to have to buy a bigger house just for all my pictures. Chris, I'm going to send you an invitation here so we can go do that thing. And I have to take the little one to the groomers because she's turning into 90% fluff and 10% sticks and leaves and weeds. And I bought them a pass to the park across the street so we can go for the next year. Good morning, Stargate Wars. Do you need to do the Universal? Does anybody else need to do gravity kills? Just think of it this way. For me at 6 in the morning, we do gravity kills now. The rest of the day can only be uphill. Yeah, well, I just need something maneuverable, and the Gagarin's maneuverable enough. Though I did it with my Alachi yesterday, and it did well. It just doesn't have enough firepower to hold its own on advanced.
Right while you were going live, I was finishing up watching Discovery.
Oh. Notice the enthusiasm in my voice.
Right?
Yeah. Stargate Wars, yeah, right now if you do any random elites or random advances, it's gonna be gravity kills. I might watch Discovery if I ever hook up my television. The enthusiasm. I'll key this for advanced, and if it doesn't pop in a few moments, then I'll add it in regular. Oops, you know what? I'm going to clear that. Yeah, don't take 4 seasons to start writing well. That's the problem.
To be fair, TNG did the same thing.
No, they took 3 years to do it, not 4. They started having some decent scripts in season 3. And in season 4, they were pretty good. But I have yet to see a Discovery that was tolerable. Yeah, Voyager took 3 seasons too. Took Picard 2 seasons to get it right. 2 bad seasons and then a good season. Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds are the only 2 that really kicked off. Wee woo? Wee woo, everybody? So I've kind of vaguely been following what's going on with Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they're still in production for Snow White. I don't know. Is Snow White going to be a movie or a series?
Believe it was supposed to be a movie.
Okay. Because apparently they did some audience tests that were not successful. And they're still working on it, even though last I had heard they were done, but now they're working on it again.
It's got a March 21st, 2025 release date, so...
Wow, that's a year away and they haven't started. Apparently they're rethinking how they're going to do the dwarves because they don't want to be politically incorrect, so now they're thinking about doing CGI magical creatures. How do you do that?
Well, Peter Dinklage kind of, chastised them for willing to cast people of short stature. So they're like, yeah, so we're gonna, that's what we're looking for. We're going to course correct and not. I don't know. It's a political nightmare.
Well, if you decide you're going to do dwarves, but you don't cast people of short stature, that's ist of some sort. I'm not sure which ist it is, but it's definitely ist of some sort. If you decide you're not going to do people of short stature because it's politically incorrect, that means they don't get work in the acting.
Exactly. And when then you have one of the largest names in that industry and that community go, no, it's counterproductive. It's like,
yeah, but which no, you shouldn't cast the role.
that no, you shouldn't cast the role at all. Saying that, just don't.
Wow. But now we get to the second question. Are dwarves necessary for telling that tale? I mean, the position, the 7 people that she helps out, is part of the story. Gotta do that.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Because the title is Snow White and the Seven Dwarves.
Well, the story...
If you change it to Snow White and the 7 minors...
That's wrong in a lot of ways.
Yeah, right. Or so Snow White and the 7 lumberjacks.
That sounds like a porn movie.
Right? I was trying to find the words. It's like there's a drum sting in there somewhere.
There is definitely a drum sting in there. Chris adds, and the lead actress is kinda controversial. Oh no. Not kinda controversial. Totally controversial. In that I do believe she's lost multiple jobs because of this. People just don't want to associate with her. Where are we at? We're almost there.
So, what is her controversy other than her being
Total butthead.
well that I that that has shades of gray, but the biggest issue I've heard people go on is that he's playing Snow White, and that she's, you know,
She's
not
she's Hispanic.
the
I
color of
think?
snow.
She is not the whitest of white people skin color wise. But you know, that doesn't bug me in the least in terms of this. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. She just comes out and poops on her own project, and who wants to watch a show where the people who are in it don't love it?
Right. That I can definitely. Uh, let's see. Colombian. Her father's Polish. Her mother and grandmother were Colombian. But here's the thing. Everybody who's like, she can't play Snow White. She's not the color of snow. She's not the fair, right? Are the same people who are suggesting someone like Zendaya play, and they're being serious. It's like, so is it the politics of her attitude towards projects?
The,
Pick
ch-
a lane
the
and an argument.
chief complaint I've heard about is not the skin color, it is definitely the politics. And the attitude. Just insufferable. But honestly, I
Like
hadn't heard the skin color
Zendaya-
thing yet, so that was a new one.
Like Zendaya's getting backlash because she's lined up to play Aaliyah in a bio picture.
Aaliyah from Dune?
Well, Zendaya from Dune, but no, Aaliyah from
There's
the the musical artist.
Oh,
who
okay.
was
Because
in Queen of the Damned and right.
there is a character in Dune called Aaliyah, the little girl. And
Yeah.
I thought, okay, yeah, Children of
Yeah.
Dune, we could go there. Weird, but
No,
okay.
no, Zendaya's currently in Dune, but
Yeah,
no,
that's why I was
she's-
curious how she was going to play. She's Shani, isn't she? Chani,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Yeah, but no, she's her name's been being floated around as a for an Aaliyah bio picture, and
Oh.
people are up in arms that she's not black enough. It's like,
Okay, that's where I was going to go, because she's at least somewhat black. I don't know
Yeah.
what her heritage is. By the way, Chris says don't involve Poland in this, I think, in terms of, what's her name, Rachel Zegler. We are disowning
Yeah.
her partial heritage.
I mean, I get the meme, but eh. I mean, if she was the tiny mustached man, I would say something, in agreement there. But an actress popping off about a project she's on.
Oh, she pops off about every project she's on. I think that's the issue.
To quote Amy Jo Johnson, some people just need a publicist.
Yeah. So Meghan Markle's the other one. Just shut your mouth until somebody tells you to say something, please. You should not try to represent yourself. You're not smart enough. But there was some black actor out very recently who said, hey, if you're a good actor, it shouldn't matter what your skin color is. Which you kind of like, when actors start saying that. Actors of color.
Yeah.
Who decided not to be offended because people want jobs. And to do what they love.
Right. A lot of the voice acting communities like that.
Yeah.
Like, the character of Apu has been sworn never to be used again
Oh.
because he's a a racial stereotype. It's like clearly somebody didn't watch his story over the last 30 plus years.
I love Apu. And he may be a stereotype, but he's a stereotype that I've met in dozens of 7-Elevens. Or Quickie Marts, if you will.
It's like Filipino nail salon techs.
Okay, here it's Vietnamese salon techs, but okay.
Yeah.
Same.
But yeah, either way. Because at a point, that was the only job they were allowed to get.
Pretty much, yeah. See if I can get out of the gravel. I can, yay. Hut, 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 hut! It's my starlight! My starlight. See if I can
Oh
get
God!
back here and drop this off. What?
I'm having flashbacks
To?
to Robert Picardo singing the lyrics to Star Trek.
I am told he was at the convention we were at. I did not see him. I saw Tim Russ and Garrett. Garrett always says hi. And Kate Mulgrew. What? Ooh. Joseph Fox 11, thank you very much for the follow. Hey, we're getting really close. I think we're at 995 of the 1,000. So thank you very much. You're putting us even closer to that magical 1,000. Yay! I say that as I'm starting to get ready to launch another channel. Because I don't have enough to do.
Alright. But yeah, no, that was kind of my my experience. The good guests always remembered who you were and always, came up to you before you could even get to them. And then you had people who are like, you work with them for months, over years, and they're like, who are you?
Yeah. But that happens.
Yeah. I won't name those people.
There's a few of them out there, aren't there?
Oh, yeah. And then there's some I just want to scrub my hand and I can't get it clean because I've shooken their hands.
Oh, yeah. Well, I am stuck here. Come on. There we go. Well, Joseph Fox, welcome to the party. I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. As we do our most beloved of all TFOs. Yeah, I know you shouldn't lie first thing in the morning, but hey! Particles, there's a particle. I don't know why somebody's firing that, but they are. Ah, crud. I was hoping I could get by without getting into the gravel too deep. At least I didn't blow up this time. Where are we? Ooh. We needed some particles. I hate that there's that point where you just kind of get stuck as you're trying to get past the base. Oh, we're almost there, everybody. Almost there. Please let us be done with this soon. I think Friday night we will focus on doing Days of Doom just to get it done. But this weekend, weather permitting, will be spent redoing my screens for my windows because the previous owners of this house did not open their windows. So they took all the screens out and they just ran their air conditioner. How do you do that? One, the air conditioner's tiny. But two, ugh. Of course, you're down in Texas, so maybe you appreciate air conditioning more, but... And they pulled all the screens off the screen, so I have to get the stuff to redo the screens. One of the heads of our production team is like, just bring them in, it's a quiet day, we'll do them. But then I won't know how to do them. How will I learn if I don't do these things? We did it! Yay! Yay! You're going to have to excuse me in just one sec here as soon as we're done knocking this thing because my phone's going off.
Probably your finance guy going, yeah, you can retire today.
No, my finance guy is out by you, so it's what, 3:28 or something in the morning? Yeah,
5:28.
5:20. 5:20. Oh, okay. He's one more over. Then it's 4:28 for him. Oops, wrong button. Well, good, since I got 15 seconds to see what happened there. I mean, it would be lovely if it was him. Nope. Just an alarm going off in the office. But somebody's there in 1 minute, so by the time I figure it out, they'll be there. Okay, Mr. Dreadnought, where are you? All right, let's go get this guy. Well, that's done, thank goodness. Now we don't have to revisit that one for 13 weeks. Yay. See, did we get anything good out of that one? Not really. Did we get anything bad? Not really. Okay, we're good. We're good. So, Chris, aside from getting that one done, what's on your list? So one of the things I want to do when I retire, there's big quotation marks about retire, is, well, I listen to a lot of shows like Little Platoon and Mauler and Critical Drinker. And in doing their critiques of movies and TV shows, they often propose how a little bit of a rewrite could have made an episode or movie better. And it occurred to me that would be a fun channel, a fun podcast. Take a movie or a single episode of a TV show and rewrite it to fix the problems. The only drawback I have is on something like season 5 of Discovery. Let's say you picked an episode from that's just a dumpster fire. You would have to know all of the seasons and understand the characters and everything that's going on. Chris, do it. Create a podcast dedicated to Stowe. Doing a podcast is easy. Doing it alone, always a challenge. Some things you can do, but it's always more interesting with podcasts, unless you're really good as a speaker and engaging, is to do it with somebody else. So the podcast that I'm working on for the other thing we're doing, which is called WTF Did I Just Fill in the Blank, we're going to do reviews of stuff. And one of them is books. Well, WC and I both love to read, so he and I are going to do books. And my son and I love to do anime, so we're going to do anime. And my son's friend loves to do movies, so we're going to do movies. And I have another friend who likes to go to restaurants, so we're going to do restaurants. So yeah, having somebody who's willing to do it with you helps. The nice thing, Chris, though, is if you want to do an English one, your English one is excellent, and you could do it then with anybody from the States, England, most of the European countries where people speak English quite well, Australia, or you could do a bunch of different people depending on what you want to talk about. Heck, join me for mine. We can do single episodes here and there, but the thing with Stowe is you have to figure out what you're going to talk about a lot. Good morning, Grosabo.
Morning.
Oh, shucks, you just missed it. We just finished Gravity Kills.
Probably sucks you showed up so late.
You mean the best TFO in the game?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It's our favorite.
Okay. Right next to Corfez.
Yeah, it's right there. It's slightly above Corfez in terms of popularity. So Chris has got Undine ships in the battle zone, repair shields in space, and Polaron damage. We could go do Ruins of Doom, Chris, which gives you the option to do repair shields in space. And if you've got a ship with Polaron, we can go do that. Grozabo, you want to join us for some destruction?
Sure.
Cool. Chris, the cool thing with podcasts now is if you join certain platforms, they will automatically launch it on all the podcast channels out there. So you just join them, and I think most of them are free. And then they will put it out like on Spotify and whatever the one that recently went out of business. It wasn't Twitch, Twitter. What was the podcast one that just went out of business?
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to see if I still got it on my phone. I don't. They even pulled that, but there was another one that was available on some of the big names, but there's like 20 different ones, and this company will put you out there for all of them. I will have to get you the information because I haven't joined any of them yet, but I will send it to you. Or you could probably Google podcast platforms. Okay, I will send that to you. Let me make a note here. Oh, good, my pen's dying. Okie doke. Are you guys okay with doing Ruins of Doom? Would you rather do something else, Chris? We could do like Hive Onslaught. You should be able to do repair shields in space and Hive Onslaught. Okay, that work for you, Grosabo?
Yeah. Ruins of Doom, that's worth the uh Doomsday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not till tomorrow. You're safe for a day.
I'm gonna say this. It's like some of them, I'm not as annoyed with it as some. No, some TFOs I'm not as annoyed with as other people are. It's like I normally use an escort, so gravity kills is less annoying to me than some other people.
I've got us queued for Hive Onslaught, by the way. Runes of Doom, Chris, I know is a patrol, but because of the fact that they've got the cull mutated spores thing, you can just camp there and keep taking damage until you've got all your damage done, and then go on and finish up the patrol. So it's a pretty good one for heal hull and heal shields. Is my fallback on that one. Runes of Doom, Days of Doom is boring.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Swear. How are you doing? We are cute, aren't we? Yeah, we're
Yep.
cute. Okay. That was weird. Well, you guys are all up way too early. I'm blaming the fact that it's now light here at like 6:15. It was light until almost 9 last night. I was outside after we logged off, and it was still a little bit of light out there. Wee woo?
Wee woo. Ooh. Instant beam out.
Say that again?
Instant beam out.
Oh, okay. Let's see. This is not my tank. Okay. Gotta remember that one. Oops. That one doesn't have anything. Okay. Ah, I see. We have one stranger in here. That's why.
Only fools dream of victory where none can be had.
I'm missing half my tray bar.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Yeah.
It just thinks it's a bug. Off my screen. There we go. Oop. I'm going to keep this Gagarin. I need to fix the shields. Wish they had an auto take for all the drops.
Right.
Like we've got auto, a couple other things, but it'd be nice. There's 87 things on my screen. Just take them all. Two cutscenes. Lovely. Thank you.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
I'm gonna avoid dying here. Yay!
I am eternal! This is not the end.
It kinda is, though. Well, you can move all those icons to different positions. But I keep finding that while it's inconvenient for take items, it's really inconvenient if I've got all my prompts over here on the right-hand side. And I can't see them when I'm doing a mission. And we have a commercial coming up here.
Something that didn't last too long and I kind of miss.
Mm-hmm.
The Star Trek Online portal.
I don't even remember that. What was it?
Have you ever played EVE Online?
My husband used to, and I've watched him play it, but no, I have not.
So it was basically a neocom.
Okay.
It allowed you to see your character sheet, your inventory, read your mail, stuff like that.
Oh, I like that.
Well, not in game,
That I like.
but it kind of got sunsetted about the same time as the Foundry.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, it was basically a mobile like iOS app to.
Wow. That would be way cool. Yeah, that's what Swear is saying. Oh, the app. That would be cool to have. I don't know how we could get that done. I mean, you couldn't do that as something independent because it would have to tie back into the game.
Yep.
Oh. I think this fleet needs some work here. Which fleet is this? Which fleet am I in here? Aft flankers. Oh, we definitely have to work on the aft flankers here. We have so many little fleets. There's no reason for us to not be getting so much stuff done here. Do I have 41,000? No, I don't want to give you half my dilithium. If I had 1,000,000, I'd give it away, but I don't anymore. So Taz, I think, misspoke the other day when he said you can convert EC to dilithium. I don't know of a way to do that. But I was talking with Dante offline about it, and he was thinking, well, you can buy contraband on the exchange, and you can convert contraband to dilithium pretty easily. So,
Okay.
is there another way you guys can think of that, even if it's indirectly, you can convert EC to dilithium?
Prisoners and triple carcasses.
And triple carcasses don't get you very much.
Oh, but still.
I mean, they're like...
But they're what, cheap?
That's true, they are cheap, and you can breed your own. I have a tune that just breeds them and produces carcasses.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing, Swear, is if you are farming your Admiralty, you can get fleet dilithium. What is that off of? Is that off Klingons? Yeah, you can get fleet dilithium if you're grinding off the Klingon Empire Admiralty. And that's strictly for fleet, so therefore it's not tapping into your regular fleet.
Yep.
But I forget. If you want to do fleet or dilithium for yourself, then do the Ferengi one, because that's your dilithium or bonus pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one, when you hit level 10, you get 40,000 fleet dilithium vouchers. And if you do it on all of your tunes, it's what, about 20 days? Am I right with that? Because the level's like every other day. Which is great for you. And if you do it for your fleet stuff, then, so I've got 45 tunes currently, and that would be 80,000 dilithium per day if I got the rotation right for the fleet dilithium, and I had the time to just do grinding Admiralty, which I suppose I could do on my coffee breaks at work. Never thought of that. I really could just do it on my coffee break. Because you can grind one in about 3 minutes each time.
Also think of it this way: it's free fleet credits for you, free deal for your fleet, and you're helping out your fleet, but you're also helping out yourself.
Yeah, but in addition, you get the event rewards like on this one here: destroy aggressive defense installations. It's 1,000 dilithium just for doing that one.
It's like the upside is you're getting good stuff from the Admiralty. You're getting fleet credits to let you buy stuff. You're helping out your fleet mates by leveling up or completing whatever in your fleet. So in a sense, it's sort of a win-win-win-win for everyone.
Yeah. Maybe I have to reselect that one. Have I got anything else that's bigger and better there? 10 would be a bigger choice. Let's see. So to do this one, I need 54, 11, and 25. That should be pretty easy. Oh, not quite. There we go. So now I've got 1,000 dilithium just for doing a couple of clickies. And it makes you practice your math. I was thinking I could write a spreadsheet that would make the calculations, but you'd have to plug in the calculations each time for it to optimize it, and then it would have to remove those from the pool, and then you'd have to go back, and it would not save any time.
Too much.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be fun to write it, but...
Oh, yeah.
But... Yeah, anyway, I got 8 minutes left here. Would you guys like to run a quick ISA?
Sure.
Chris, Swear, you guys up for a little ISA? So I have to go sit down with my boss today and go, hey, remember we talked about my retiring slowly?
There you go. Found the dev post for the STO gateway.
From way back when? Or is this something new?
Monday, December 5th, December 10th, 2012.
Yeah, this goes back a ways.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. Nostalgia time. It's 12 years old, everyone. Let's all feel old today. Let's see. Infected conduit. Advanced. Here we go. Wee woo.
Wee woo.
And then we'll go let my children out to play for a few minutes. Oh, by the way, Fifi's foot is much better. For those of you who are really stressed about stressed out about her broken toenail. That was a quick $320 to get a broken toenail fixed. Good morning, Mikey Moo. Hey, Swear, we still have a very active fleet. But we're going to have to start looking to get some more players because we're probably going to go through and cull, I hate to use that term, retire a few players who are no longer engaged in the game.
Occasionally, my Armada does that. There's a few people that we're not going to do it to due to Fallen Comrade.
Well, that's it. We have Fallen
Yeah.
Comrade, but we now have about 14% of the entire fleet is Fallen. So we're going to have to discuss how we're going to do it, but we're probably going to go back to one of each of their tunes as opposed to a couple of them that had 20 or more tunes.
Yeah.
This came about when I was looking at Hugh's Heroes, which was Von Marcus's fleet. He was 60% of the fleet, and he was 90% of the fleet admirals. And right now it's just me and Frost who are the remaining fleet admirals, I believe. There might be somebody else in there too. We can't survive on basically 3 fleet admirals and a couple of players. Not that we have to get rid of him from that, but it was one of those, oh my gosh, we have to do some active recruiting. And then it occurred to me, that's happening across the board now. So I wish there was a way to move them into like a memorial fleet, but they'd have to accept it, and that gets problematic when you're dead. I wish Cryptic had a memorial fleet where you could put your fallen heroes. We'll go take out these pesky little probes over here.
Knowing them for legal reasons, they'll just park the account and make it inaccessible at all.
Yeah. Well, I iterate like I was talking last night. You know, before you pass on to this from this Veil of Tears, leave your username, password, and access to whatever email you've got that's your verify, so your descendants can go back in and close your account or do whatever needs to be done. I'm gonna do that. I'll do that. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, I'm gonna have to write that into my will. Though my son, being the sweetheart that he is, would do that. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I need one more cup of coffee, and the puppos need to get out. And
Would he actually just go ahead and log in and take it over?
he could, but he's got his own accounts, and he already plays 8 million other games. So I think he would just go in and maybe distribute all my prizes and close everything out, and maybe get me moved down to 1 tune and things like that. But at least he could talk to everybody and get it all figured out. Anytime, Swear. We're here every day. Don't forget to tip the waitress. Speaking of tipping the waitress, let's take a quick look at where we're at. We are at 996 followers, folks. We only need 4 more followers to hit 1,000. Which
So
is
looks like
looks like.
the gateway shut down on April 13th of 2017.
Oh, wow. I did not ever use it, mostly because I didn't phone app until about 2017. I only use my phone extensively now. Okay, I'm out of here, everybody. Game plan is I will be on tonight. Um, Hopefully that'll work out that way. So on behalf of everybody here at Moopsy in the Morning, have a great day, and are you ready, Ed?
Yep.
Stay